welcome to the start of what I think is going to be a very, very fun series. It'll let you get to know me and my thoughts about Pokemon. This is a new take on Pokemon Ranked. Don't worry, we'll have the chaotic ranks as well. But we are going to take a step back for a second, and I'm going to rank, in a way, the best shinies. And we're going to whittle our way down to the best shiny. I'm going to build a shiny party of my favorite shinies of all time. And that's not necessarily reflective of my favorite Pokemon from each generation and each type, but it is my favorite shiny. So with that, let's get started with Gen 1. Start with the normal. Taking a look, there are a couple good ones here. I'm a huge fan of Ditto. The pink to blue switch is really, really good. It's arguably one of the best shinies, if not the best shiny from normal type in Gen 1. But I personally like this one a little bit more. I like Snorlax's shiny just a little bit more for me. So that's what I'm going to get. Fire type. Fire type, fire type, fire type. It's Ponyta, and I'll tell you why. The I'm so hot that now my flame is blue instead of red is just an excellent use of the shiny shift, and I personally think it's really, really good. So that is my favorite fire shiny. Water type, there are some of these go deep, and some we might be able to pick up elsewhere. You've got Gyarados and Lapras. You got the Ammonite and Amstar. Shelder's really funny, but I like Psyduck's shiny the best out of all of them, for at least for the water type. Looking at this, we're three blue shinies in a row. Yes, I love the blue shinies. They're probably my favorite color of shiny, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be nothing but blue shinies. For example, there's no blue shiny here. So my favorite grass type. Ooh, grass is kind of weak. I'm not going to lie. I'm probably going to give the nod to Exeggutor. Yeah, we're just going to move on. Blue shiny. I like Voltorb over Electrode. Ice type. Oh, you're like, Mage, there's a blue shiny. Why don't you take Cloyster? That's because Lapras's is better. Lapras has a better shiny. Fighting type. I like how all of these are just different shades of green. And you're like, oh, there's Hitmonchan. Take the blue boxing gloves. No, Mankey. Come on now. Mankey's got the best shiny of the fighting type. Poison. Poison. There are a couple good ones here. I do like the shift for Nidoking. I do like the Venomoth. But my favorite of all of the poison types, I think it's actually going to go to Koffing and Weezing. They're basically the same. So we're just going to put Koffing up, but know what I mean for both of them. I love that contrasting purple smoke with the teal bluish body, especially in Scarlet and Violet. One of the best shinies for sure. Ground type. Cubone, Marowak. This might be a time where I can pick up Nidoking, but honestly, my favorite, I think, goes to the lime green Sandshrew. I think that's probably my favorite shiny from ground type. Flying. Okay, this is where we can start to double dip because I like Gyarados, and I didn't get Gyarados during water. Psychic. Well, I'm going to be able to pick Mew for legendary, so we don't have to worry about that. And so then, of the ones remaining, the best shiny might be Mr. Mime. As much as I hate Mr. Mime, so it's got a good shiny, I'll admit. Bug type. Give me Caterpie. I like the switch from spring to autumn on Caterpie. Whether that's the intention or the design, who knows? But that's my favorite. We got the golden fists. We've got Omnite and Amistar. There's a couple good rock ones, but we're gonna take Lord Helix in the rock category. Ghost. Well, come on, we got to take the one that actually looks different. Dragon. Ooh, this is gonna be a highly contested. You let me know down below in the comments. Dragonite, green, or Danger Noodle. I'm taking Danger Noodle. There are no dark types. in the game, so let's put the substitute up just for fun. Steel types. This wasn't in Gen, but this is how the creator decided to organize it. Do I like 1 or do I like 3? Well, I like more, so we're going to take more. Same thing with Fairy. Fairy wasn't a Gen 1 type back in the day, but now we're here. Oh, I can take Mr. Mime here. So let's take a look at Psychic. Maybe I get to have my cake and eat it too? Yeah, let's do that. I'd like Slowbro. We'll swap it out. So we'll pick Mime in the fairy category, because let's be honest, green eyes or green tips, whatever. But Mr. Mime actually looks different. Starters. I'm gonna be basic. We're gonna take the fire. We're gonna take the basic normal the pick that you expected probably back at fire, and that is Charizard. And gimmick form, I'm straight up skipping this category. They're the Megas, they're the Galarians. They're not that important to me in terms of their shininess. So we're just going to straight up skip that whole column. And we're going to move straight into Legendary. And Mew is arguably my favorite shiny. It might be my favorite shiny of all time. We will get to that at a much later date. As you can see, we have a lot to cover. But if you like what you see, comment below with your favorite shiny from Gen 1. And until next time, I will see you later. Bye.